Welcome. From the art department, I'm here with one of our majors. I am Dr. Beth Mulvaney, and I'm the head of the art department, and I'm an art historian. And with me is,
I'm Jordan. My major is studio art, and I'm also minoring in entrepreneurship and art history. And I'm a senior.
and what we're going to lead you through is a little bit about what it is to be a studio art major. And I'm going to hopefully share a screen and pull up the major requirements. And as you will learn, for the art majors, we have what we call a common core. Every one of our students takes drawing one, 2D design, 3D design, computer literacy for design. This is where you're learning some basic computer programs from the Adobe suite, drawing two, the art history surveys, topics of modern art, and an art ethics seminar. So everyone takes that. And it's a wonderful thing because it allows students who aren't quite sure what direction they want to go, it often helps them decide. They may come in thinking they're going to be a graphic designer, but then they realize they love studio art. So it serves a purpose. But then we have additional courses for studio art majors that are required. You take an additional art history elective, you take figure drawing. This Art 482, it's part of our senior package, getting you ready to go out into the world. You'll be learning how to do photography of your artwork in preparation for your senior exhibition. You will have an exhibition, a professional exhibition in our gallery space. You'll have one course that helps you think about teaching because we've realized most of our studio art majors end up teaching at some point in their careers. It doesn't mean always in the school system. It may be as part of an art gallery, a museum setting, or even your own studio. And then beyond that, you'll have 5 courses. It says 15 credit hours. Each course is worth 3 credit hours, and at least 9 of them in upper level. And on here is the list of courses. Now, for many of you, these are media that you may not have been introduced to yet, and it can be very exciting to be able to sample these. And I think now I'll turn it over to Jordan. I don't know if she wants to leave this up, but Jordan, would you talk a little bit about your experience in becoming a studio art major and what you've enjoyed most about that?
Yeah, of course. So basically, when I came into Meredith my freshman year, I was dead set on doing a double major with art education and studio art. And I very quickly learned that I had so much interest in studio art. And as much as I love teaching, doing 2 majors was just a lot. And so I sat down with Dr. Mulvaney and looked at everything, all the different options, and realized that I just really love learning about different mediums and that I would rather be a practicing artist who maybe teaches on the side than a full-time art teacher. And some of these classes that I took freshman year, sophomore year, really opened my eyes to like all of the different things that are out there that I just never knew about. And it really gave me a broader capabilities that I can do now as I'm about to graduate and be a practicing artist.
Now, could you tell them a little bit about the minors that you've selected and why you selected them?
Yeah, so I've kind of come to the conclusion that I do mostly want to be practicing art. And so I decided to minor in entrepreneurship and family business, and I would love to open my own studio or store or something where I can sell my art, but hopefully also have a location like a small classroom or something where I can still teach and do like classes and private lessons and that sort of thing. And then it was only a couple extra classes to add on an art history minor. And I'm really interested in that as well. So I thought, why not do that as well? Give me some more information and knowledge.
And I wonder if your experience in studying abroad helped with that choice of art history. Could you talk about doing study abroad?
Yes, absolutely. It definitely made me want to minor in art history. I feel like it really opened my eyes to a lot of new things that I'd never really considered before. a lot of things, not just school wise, but definitely um, just actually being a part of like the culture and a part of just seeing all the history there. It just gave me a new appreciation, and definitely led me to want to minor in art history for sure.
So Jordan decided to study abroad during a whole semester, a fall, in San Sepolcro, Italy, which is a small town in southeastern Tuscany that Meredith has an over 30-year relationship with. It's a small town and they know us. She also received a fairly sizable study abroad scholarship, making it possible. So you'll be hearing a lot about study abroad when you come to Meredith. We believe in it strongly. You don't have to go to Italy. I don't know why you wouldn't want to, but there's lots of locations around the world that students study at. Let's see, what else would you want to tell them about your career path at Meredith? You've done internships as well, correct?
Mhm. So I am actually doing an internship this semester with the gallery. And so I'm working with the aspects of gathering the artwork, actually installing the artwork. Right now, we're working on the faculty art exhibit. So we're trying to figure out where we should put everything and the best, way to set it all up. And then she's also having me kind of work more with the educational aspect as well and working more with accessibility. So we're working, today we worked on setting up a Braille label maker and just all sorts of, cool things to make the gallery more accessible. So it's really a great opportunity to kind of get your hands on all sorts of different things that some you may never have even really thought about, but just get a lot of different experience while you can, here at Meredith.
And that also puts you in a great position for your own senior exhibition, right? Will you be exhibiting in April?
I will in the fall. I'm graduating in the fall, so. Mhm.
Yeah, it will be a professional experience that is meaningful, and
Yeah,
hopefully you'll have lots of friends and family. And by the fall,
hopefully,
fingers
somewhat back to normal.
we are all back face to face. Now, what else do you think would be important to share about being a studio art major at Meredith?
Mhm. A couple things. I think that what's cool about Meredith is because, well, you don't like, I think we were talking about this a second ago, but like at NC State, you have to apply specifically to be in the art program or the graphics program. Whereas at Meredith, they don't really have specific requirements like that. And so it's a lot easier to kind of explore all the things that you want to. And if you want to take an entrepreneurship class, if you want to take when I originally came, I was really interested in combining music as well. I've since kind of strayed away from that, but if that's your interest, you can take a music class. You can take, I've heard of people taking chemistry or like to do, um, what's the word? Like,
Conservation?
yes, conservation. There's just all sorts of different paths you can go down. So if you have an interest, it's easy to pursue it. And then if you don't, you're not interested anymore, to back off. So it's just really cool how you can kind of mix and match things to really fit what you want to do and what your goals are. Um, and another thing is research courses. We have the 299 for underclassmen and the 499 for upperclassmen. And I highly recommend that to whoever can take it. I did a 299 my freshman year, and it just opened my eyes to so much and taught me really how to research. Um, and I'm planning on taking at least one 499 this summer. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's just a great opportunity to research and just to get a deeper understanding on like things that you're interested in and can shape, what you want to do in the future.
Excellent. So for our students listening, it's a course called Research in Art, and you find a faculty mentor and you propose a topic and they work with you, probably meeting it around once a week. And the student will independently research a topic, and it might be a specific medium that they want to learn more about that we might not offer. And then they could create a body of work in response to it. It also can be done in art history. Now, what did you do as a 299, Jordan?
My 299 was researching different aspects in color theory and how different aspects can change how we view color. So, for instance, how different cultures, I think that was my main point, how different cultures view colors and like color meanings in different cultures. And I did some like research on that in different areas.
Oh, very good. And then your 499, is that the art history one that you're going to do this summer?
Yes. And I think I'm also going to try and do one with Holly with ceramics.
Oh, all right, very good. All right, now, is there any last parting words of advice you would like to give our prospective students?
Um, I mean, I definitely consider Meredith. Yeah, it's changed my life, honestly, and really just made me believe that I can do whatever I really want to do. Um, and it's just a good place to get as much experience and knowledge as you can. Like in your 4 years, just take advantage of everything that you can. So.
Excellent.